Hello, my good people. It's another day that we continue with our education. And before I start every video, I always take my time to appreciate and thank each and everyone who has subscribed, liked, and commented on our video, because he or she has meant this channel to be where it is in a short duration. So let me appreciate you people for the support and thank you for being my family. Let's get back to our discussion whereby we were on hemorrhoids. And before we continue, let's continue subscribing and making this community or this our family a bigger one, and it will help us all. So let's get back to hemorrhoids, whereby in this video we will be discussing on how to diagnose or how you can know that somebody is having hemorrhoids. So your doctor might be able to see external hemorrhoids. So if the hemorrhoids are externally, you will be able to see by your eyes that these are hemorrhoids. The only hemorrhoid you can notice by the look of the eye is what we call internal hemorrhoids or thrombosed type of hemorrhoid, because they are inside. So diagnosing internal hemorrhoids might include examination of your anal canal and rectum. A digital examination. Digital means use of hands. The doctor inserts gloved and lubricated finger into your rectum. He or she feels for anything unusual, such as a growth, because a hemorrhoid is an inflammation and growth is an inflammation. So because he or she can't see, he or she will feel a inflammation like a growth. B, or number 2, visual inspection. Because internal hemorrhoids are often too soft to be felt during a rectal examination, doctor or the healthcare provider might examine lower portion of the colon or the large intestine and the rectum with a endoscope, proctoscope, or sigmoidoscope to visualize the anal region or the rectum or the last part of the colon that joins the rectum. So if there is any fibroid, through this examination, he or she will be able to make a diagnosis, because through this machine, he or she will be able to examine and determine whether it's an hemorrhoid or not. A point to note, your doctor might also want to examine the entire colon using a colonoscopy if your doctor might want to examine the entire colon using colonoscopy if A, your signs and symptoms suggest that you might be having another digestive disease. B, or number 2, if you have risk factors for colorectal cancer. If you have a risk factor to colorectal cancer. Number 3, or C, if you are middle-aged and haven't had a recent colonoscopy. I hope you get that point. let's discuss about the treatment available for hemorrhoids. Treatment regimens available for hemorrhoids. So we start with what we call home remedies, or what you can do at home without visiting an hospital or a healthcare facility. What you can simply do at home, maybe to relieve the symptoms and the pain. So in home remedies, you can relieve the mild pain, swelling and inflammation with home treatments. For example, as we said yesterday, eating high fiber diet. Here, eat more fruits, vegetables and whole grains, as this softens the stool and increases the bulk. This makes you avoid straining. The key word here is straining. This makes you avoid straining during bowel movement or defecation, which can lead to hemorrhoid or worsen the hemorrhoid. I hope you get that point. Number 2, use topical treatments. Topical means application on the top. Use topical treatments, for example, over-the-counter hemorrhoid cream, or suppositories, for example, Anusol. Over-the-counter hemorrhoid cream or suppositories containing hydrocortisone, all packed with hazel, whole and numbing agent. Numbing agent is, for example, like lignocaine. If the part becomes numb, it relieves the pain. Number 3, soak regularly in warm water. Soak regularly in warm water or sit baths. Here, you soak your anal area in plain water for 10 to 15 minutes or 2 to 3 times a day. Sits baths fits over the toilet. Let me repeat this point. Soak regularly in warm bath or sit bath. Soak your anal area in plain water for 10 to 15 minutes, 2 to 3 times a day. Sits bath fits over the toilet. So, if you soak that area in warm water, I've not said soapy water, I've not said salty water, plain warm water, it helps relieve the symptoms. Number 4, take oral pain relievers. You can use acetaminophen or Tylenol or aspirin or brufen to relieve pain and discomfort. This marks the end of this discussion about diagnosis and part of the treatment. And in the next video, we will still continue with the treatment modalities available for hemorrhoids. Guys, let's continue subscribing, liking and sharing our videos, and we do appreciate, I do appreciate what you are doing me as a family. So let's continue sharing, liking, and most importantly, subscribing. Let's meet in the next video.